Hi, welcome to our CentremapsLive recording on our Fastview product. We're lucky enough to have us with today Jeremy Haigh from Apogee Property Consultants. Jeremy is going to help offer us some insight on the benefits of Fastview across a range of industries. So just to set the scene, the Fastview product is a follow-up to a utility search. It allows you to bring together all of that mapping that you're getting from each utility into a single view of the data, whether that's a layered PDF, CAD product, or GIS product. The first one that we've touched on in our own conversations is the project working on pedestrianisation, a project called the ARC.
Yeah, so the ARC scheme in Westminster. So that was about enabling the client to visualize very quickly the utility information that would normally involve many thousands and thousands of plans. And I think that didn't we deliver the digitized product as well, the kind of georeference version?
Yes, we did. The Fastview gives you a line work as one element, and that's great when you're trying to put it in against your designs and to very quickly see where your gas or your electric is. But also with that original mapping from the utility company, it allows you to see all the extra notes that are in the mapping. You see a gas main, that's great. Is that line as accurate as you think? Getting the georeferenced images allows you to actually really dig into that and say, okay, I can see the quality of the mapping this is based on. Perhaps I might want to be slightly more tolerant about where I think that utility is in the ground, rather than this incredibly precise looking line, especially you just keep on zooming in and that line doesn't get any thicker, but in reality, it's only as accurate as the source information. So Fastview gives you, again, whether you're doing it in CAD, GIS or PDF, you can always refer back to what is the source of this information, how much confidence is going to have in that data from.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that the fact that we insert the scans into the back of the PDF enables almost any user to make sure that what we've delivered to them is accurate. There's no skill barrier to technology that's involved in disseminating the utility information. I think the client also in the CAD version was particularly interested in measuring distances of potential utility conflict, as well as understanding the different types of utilities in kind of isolated areas, and switching that layer work on and off against the background information was extremely important to them on such a large and complex site.
Yeah.
So they were really pleased with it. And we found it particularly useful as well in a conflict matrix that we build for the management of diversionary works.
Okay. If we only gave you just the digitized site boundary, there's sometimes things going on just off-site out of the area that add a lot of context to why that line work's there, or other things you might want to be considering. So actually, okay, the line work does stop where you ask us to stop, but you always have the plans extend beyond that. So I think the other use case, I think it's site use investigations.
Yeah, so we use Fastviews in our site investigations to understand that utility conflict, the complexity of it. And we also use it in our kind of value engineering, in understanding how a site we might need to advise a client to change the scheme design in order to manage utility conflict. The Fastview just makes measurements, costings, and all of that kind of thing much more straightforward for a utility consultant like us than sort of wading through a huge quantity of different plans. Having all of the different formats enables us to use different tools to do our measurements and our quantification, as well as enabling us to provide the information in a format that's absorbable, or sort of enables our clients to use most efficiently. So the Fastview really helps in the delivery of that particular element of consultancy services.
The legal due diligence sort of side of it for that sector, we're not talking about people that are using a CAD or a GIS or wanting to look at those raw reports. They're kind of like this clearer way of accessing that.
So the legal market really buys the Fastview for larger scheme developments and for the more commercial sites, but not just commercial developments, just for sort of even medium size and large residential schemes as well. And that is something that helps the legal profession to interpret utility risk. They certainly often don't have time for thousands and thousands of plans.
Yeah.
But actually, the Fastview can be used right up to for master planning or whatever, right up until, depending on the client's attitude to risk, the point at which the client might break the ground. And it's certainly a better piece of kit for the pre-contract health and safety pack. The educated client would buy it at legal due diligence stage,
Right.
Particularly in the more commercial context. But actually, I've also known individual house buyers buy it too. So yeah, it has many uses in the legal market too. It's utility search, Fastview, and point of collection report. That's the way for clients to go as far as we're concerned.
Yeah. Cover all the bases. And then I guess the other angle is the compliance side.
So what we do with our CDM reports, what I call the Pass 1 to 8 pathway report, is that we would use the Fastview to quantify and identify which areas of the site need to be surveyed to which level,
right?
Whether that's sort of D, C, B, or A. And that enables that kind of visualization. So the client isn't doing a quality level A survey across the entire site.
Yeah.
So it helps with understanding how a client might navigate Pass 1 to 8, but actually it is the next step in HSG 47 compliance before a utility survey, all of which would go into a pre-contract health and safety pack.
Right.
So that's the use of the Fastview inside that type of report.
Right. If you're interested in finding out more about the Fastview, do get in touch with us, or feel free to go onto the CentremapsLive interface and you can mark out your site and find out the costs of getting that information. There's a whole range of other videos coming to do with even flood risk, sustainable drainage, all kinds of stuff. So thanks again, Jeremy.
Pleasure.
Thanks for watching.